Welcome back to our channel, where we delve deep into the world of psychology and relationships. Today, we will be exploring the dark and twisted world of narcissistic abuse. Narcissists are individuals who have an inflated sense of self-importance and a desperate need for admiration. They can be charming and charismatic on the surface, but underneath lies a manipulative and toxic individual who will stop at nothing to get what they want. Definition of narcissistic abuse. Narcissistic abuse is a form of emotional and psychological abuse that is inflicted on a victim by a person with narcissistic traits. It is a complex and insidious form of abuse that can leave the victim feeling confused, isolated, and utterly broken. The narcissist will use a variety of tactics to gain control and power over their victim, leaving them feeling powerless and trapped in a toxic cycle of abuse. Types of narcissistic abuse. There are several different types of narcissistic abuse that a victim may experience. One of the most common forms is emotional manipulation. The narcissist will use guilt, gaslighting, and manipulation to control their victim and make them doubt their own reality. They will play with their emotions, exploiting their vulnerabilities and insecurities to keep them under their thumb. Another form of narcissistic abuse is verbal abuse. The narcissist will use cruel and hurtful words to break down their victim's self-esteem and confidence. They will belittle, insult, and criticize their victim, leaving them feeling worthless and powerless. This constant barrage of verbal abuse can have a devastating impact on the victim's mental and emotional well-being. Physical abuse is another form of narcissistic abuse that a victim may experience. The narcissist may use physical violence as a means of control and domination over their victim. This can include hitting, pushing, or other forms of physical harm. The victim may feel trapped in a cycle of abuse, unable to escape the toxic relationship. Financial abuse is another tactic that narcissists may use to control their victim. They may withhold money or resources, control the victim's finances, or use money as a means of manipulation. This can leave the victim feeling dependent and powerless, unable to break free from the toxic grip of the narcissist. Impact of narcissistic abuse. The impact of narcissistic abuse on a victim can be devastating. It can leave them feeling isolated, trapped, and utterly broken. The victim may experience depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of the abuse. They may struggle to trust others, form healthy relationships, and rebuild their self-esteem and confidence. The victim may also experience a range of physical symptoms as a result of the abuse, including headaches, stomach problems, and chronic pain. The stress and trauma of the abuse can take a toll on their physical health, leaving them feeling exhausted and depleted. The long-term effects of narcissistic abuse can be profound and lasting. The victim may struggle with feelings of shame, guilt, and self-blame. They may have difficulty setting boundaries, asserting themselves, and standing up for themselves in relationships. The trauma of the abuse can linger for years, impacting every aspect of their life. Recognizing narcissistic abuse. It is important to recognize the signs of narcissistic abuse in order to protect yourself from falling victim to a toxic relationship. Some common red flags to look out for include controlling behavior. The narcissist may try to control every aspect of your life, from who you see to what you wear. Gaslighting. The narcissist may manipulate your perception of reality, making you doubt your own thoughts and feelings. Lack of empathy. The narcissist may show a lack of empathy or compassion for your emotions and needs. Love bombing. The narcissist may shower you with love and affection at the beginning of the relationship, only to later turn cold and distant. Isolation. The narcissist may try to isolate you from friends and family, leaving you feeling dependent and trapped. If you recognize any of these signs in a relationship, it is important to seek help and support. Narcissistic abuse is a serious and damaging form of abuse that can have long-lasting effects on your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. In conclusion, narcissistic abuse is a devastating form of abuse that can leave a victim feeling isolated, trapped, and utterly broken. It is important to recognize the signs of narcissistic abuse and seek help and support if you are in a toxic relationship. Remember, you are not alone, and there is help available to break free from the cycle of abuse. Stay strong, stay safe, and take care of yourself. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.